Meeting in the back corner. That's been taken over by kids. We doing this or not?
Yeah, we're doing this. Relax.
I don't have all time. I don't have all day.
Where are we meeting?
Put some water in there. You need something to drink. You might get thirsty.
Oh, I thought there was something going to be served.
Yeah, you
Might want to put something in your glass.
She's not. Yeah. What is that? Fresh egg?
Water, dude.
A fresh egg?
Fresh out my ass, egg.
You want this?
No.
The glasses is a figure. It's an image. Let's go. Let's go.
I need shoes.
Let's go.
I need shoes.
Hey, no, just leave it. Hey, Kristen. Yeah. Can you,
I need to know what you got going on. Now here's the
Tell you
thing.
what I got going on. It's real simple.
No,
and it's
no.
about to-
I need to know it all.
Yeah.
I want to know it all.
All right. Here we go.
I want to know all the little details, the nitty-gritty things,
fine.
all of that. Because see, what happens is when you leave me out, and I start to really feel like an outsider.
It wasn't even us.
And then when I feel like an outsider,
I know. You get your back up against
I
the wall.
instantaneously start to
I
plot.
thought you were going to bring something for us to drink.
No, it's just a figure.
Yeah.
It's glasses.
It's cold up here.
It's a glass game. Yeah, I was going to go back there where it was warm.
Hey,
But
Robbie, get your JoJo out here. All right, so I can start because, I know as much as he does.
All right.
Basically, we saw the first opening. There's so many glasses out here.
It really is.
We saw the first real opportunity here in Utopia to begin a market economy.
Okay.
Before this internet thing went through, nobody was buying into this idea of a market economy. But Rob and I saw that with selling time and trading time on an exchange, people would benefit from a market economy. What we're looking to do is slowly bring the market to the people. Mm-hmm. The problem is, remember when Kristen tried it a few weeks ago? It was like a disaster. There's a lot of people out there who still want to live on a commune here.
True.
And so we're hoping, there's a growing number of us, but we're hoping for a unified front to establish a strong market economy where everybody benefits. So right now what's happening is we've blocked off some time, we've talked to some people, they've sold their time, and other people have bought their time that really want to use the computer. This is just one little simple example of what's going to happen. Soon it's going to expand into everything. I don't want to do dishes, I'll pay somebody $1 to do my dishes. Or you want to cook lunch for people, they're going to pay you to cook lunch for them. It's going to become a whole new utopia. But the thing I'm worried about, and I don't mind competition if you want to come in and do it, but I just don't want the competition, or you want to be on board with us, whatever. But we have people like Cal, we have people like Nikki, we have people like Dedeker, we have Hex, unless she comes and works for us, that are going to be like, no, all for one and one for all, And everything's going to be split, and we're never going to get anywhere. Right now, Kristen's able to have 2.5, 3 hours of use on the computer.
Right. And get everything done.
And get everything done, including her website. She's going to be bringing in tons of money.
Right.
It creates a real opportunity for us. We're just worried that if everybody starts bickering and fighting in the infancy, people like Cal and Nikki are going to be like, see, that's the problem. That's why we need to be in a tribe.
My jacket, bitch. I'm cold.
It's my jacket, bitch.
And I'm sure
It's been in my spot.
Aaron, I'm sure that's what Cal's going to talk to you about, because they've already caught on. Because we approached Nikki, she
And we've
seems
been
to
called gangsters.
Yeah, she seems to she wants more computer time. So we thought, maybe we'll work something out right. And then she turned and she goes, I'm trying to help children out there, and you guys are gangsters. And I'm like, no, we're not. We're trying to create an efficient system here so that most people benefit.
Nikki's just a bullshitter.
Yeah, obviously. There it is. Whoa.
We're called the Glass Society for a reason, boys.
Yeah.
There's more where this came from, trust me.
Tastes like shit. Give me the good stuff.
There's more where this came
Is that
from.
champagne?
Yeah.
It's apple champagne, right?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's real champagne. I throw out my water?
He doesn't drink.
Oh shit, that's right.
The apple stuff.
The apple stuff.
There
It's still in there.
I go.
but I
No,
can't
I
open
have
more
no
than one
idea.
bottle at a time. I still got I got 2 ciders in there. See, people didn't know we ordered all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I figured, why use it all? We damn didn't use it all at the beginning, and then I realized people were taking whole bottles and just drinking them to themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
But
I
you,
just
you,
pop bottles and put them on everyone's table.
but you see our dilemma in competing too quickly.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
You
it
can't get it
breaks
off the
us
ground.
up.
I don't want to compete. At first, I was just joking around.
No,
I
I
thought
know.
it was funny. But now to see that you guys actually have a system working here, I agree with it.
It's slow to start, but it is
We
working.
took
I'd laugh
in,
so we get back here right now.
in day one, in the first,
Good life,
as
friend.
soon as we opened, I mean, we put together 4 trades like that, and we. Should I be completely transparent?
yes.
Yeah, I think you owe it to him.
We made $9 and got our own Bella painting,
Yeah.
thinking that when she's out here, that commodity is going to go up, which we can give to the group to auction off,
Right.
at a premium.
Yeah. We'll take our 10% or 20%.
And keep moving.
Yeah.
Because that's still inside the group.
Yeah.
And
This is
we,
an outside
but
business.
we also took care of people.
Yeah.
Like
heard.
my man it's supposed to be it was like 4 and 2, right?
Right.
It was $4 and $2. We gave him $5,
Yeah.
For 3 days.
and
3
we
days.
took just a small.
We each took a
small-
dollar.
A dollar.
We don't care. We want this thing to work.
Yeah.
I mean, we wanted to pay ourselves, but we don't really care what it is. But the thing is the Bella paintings,
Probably
you're dealing with a lot. You're paying for what you're getting.
Right.
But like,
Bella's
I mean-
painting can go for at least $200.
yeah.
But
she's a pain in the ass.
We gave Bella Ernesto's time slot. We didn't have to pay Ernesto because we took it out of profits, or not profit. We took it out from another
another
trade.
$9 from the Kristen's trade.
Boom, boom, boom. Didn't cost
It's
us
the
a
painting
dollar.
we're not getting any money from up front. If we even get the painting, she hasn't even started yet.
Bella's got 13 paintings made already.
We'll get the painting.
And none of them are, only 4 of them are sold.
Yeah. So the thing
that
is,
Mockingbird looks like shit.
yeah. But the thing is what we're worried about is this whole idea that society should be a tribe. And we should live as a tribe and live as one. Look, I see tons of cooperation here. I see tons of progress here.
Yeah, we
But
don't
I
see-
think with this market economy where people become efficient in what they do and they're not just wasting their time, and also they're not getting stuck doing the fucking barn every day and losing out. Not Nikki doesn't do shit around here except make money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Was that fair? No.
Right. She doesn't do anything.
Meanwhile, Taylor's fucking making $10 a week busting his ass down there at the barn. We just made him half his salary by doing nothing.
in 5 minutes.
Yeah. I think there's a way to create an economy here, but it has to be subtle and it has to be gradual. But we do need kind of a unified front for when the tribe talk and the community talk pushes back.
Because let me ask you this. This is one of the biggest things that you guys are going to hear. Because it's the same bullshit.
that you
How-
heard.
Yeah. How are you going to differ that from what Kristen pulled off with the 80-20 thing? And how are you going to separate it so that you don't create classes in this place? Because then here's the thing. Amanda already really started it before either of us came up with that with this whole clothes, washing things, right? But she's only charging a small amount.
Right.
But as people start making more money, people are going to want to try to up the prices.
We're gonna get
How do you build a cap? on
Because
these
we're going to
things?
tell Amanda, you could get $4 a load and we'll take $1 off of it. We're going to get everybody involved. But we have the system for the exchange, and then we have the system to secure the exchange. Right now, this morning, Nikki's on the computer at 10:30. Sorry, you can't have it anymore. So we insured Kristen that she would have that computer at 10:30. That's a hot commodity. If we don't have our system, people are just Nikki goes over till 10:40. You know what I mean? It's just a fucking mess. It's whoever is the strongest, loudest, and cries the hardest gets what they want.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
And that's not a fucking tribe. That's just a bunch of fucking malarkey.
Yep.
So, what we're looking
regulating and securing.
what we're looking at is using the
Trade you a
marketplace.
painting.
to create order. The problem with 80-20 is people didn't see any proof that it worked. Right now,
$100 at least.
Taylor sees it works, Ernesto sees it works, Kristen sees it works, Bella sees it
It's the
works.
same idea.
Right. It's
Basically, it's the same idea. It's just within the group.
right.
It's not outside the group. It's within the group.
But
Yeah, we
once
gotta
it
do
works
business.
within the group, it'll expand outside.
Of course. But people are going to... You're right. You got 4 enemies right now they're going to fuck you over.
Yeah, but it's only 4.
But your biggest one is Nikki.
Yeah.
Nikki is a power force.
Yeah.
That woman, she knows how to bring somebody
Manipulate.
close and manipulate. Rob, we thought you were gone.
No. Nikki thought.
No, me and Mike talked about it a couple weeks ago. We thought you were gone, and we saw Nikki brought you on board, and
Yeah.
the yoga and pulling you to the side, especially with the whole I ordered $48 thing, and after
And what
that,
happened? Did you get your way?
yeah,
Did you get to order?
Hey.
Did you get to eat food?
Yeah, but we were worried.
We were
She
worried.
is a power force.
we worried. She's really good at manipulating people, but a lot of people don't see that. A lot of people think that we're the ones manipulating people and
You
we're
can only
haters
manip-
and stuff.
You can only be manipulated if you let yourself.
Yeah.
See,
Rob's the master at it. I
coming
don't know
from,
if you noticed.
Coming from where I come from, the first thing I think from everybody is, what's their angle?
Yeah.
I don't care what you're telling me. It's like, what's your angle? What do you want from me? What are you trying to get?
Right.
Everybody's got an angle, especially here.
And
Some
I
of them are
got
better than
eyes.
others.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't, like when someone comes at me with an angle, that's not always going to mean that I disagree with their angle. I may be like, you know
It might
what?
help his angle.
I like what you have to say. But, like I told her, before you go crazy, you give the man a chance to fail.
She's still.
And she's still, I
She's
I
still
didn't
going.
fail, and she's still going crazy.
No, that's on her.
She's not gonna be happy until there's no meat in that fridge and it's all.
Well, she'll eat meat as long as it's like free range stuff.
Yeah, everything has to be free range.
Yeah. I don't care.
She has to be the nutritionist factor in this.
I don't
place.
care
Yeah.
about any of that stuff.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. That's the argument that you're gonna have to put up the biggest fight against her, because
Yeah, you think she's bad about food. Wait until you start talking about UTE.
dude, she has well, she was supposed to have
She
a
called us
DR
a
in front of her
gangster.
name. Now it's like she knows everything about everything.
She called you a gangster.
Call me a gangster.
You know what though? It's
But
only
because
a
I got this
matter-
accent, all of a sudden I'm a gangster?
it's only
Can a guy just
told
be
me-
in sanitation?
No, yesterday she said that I was the bullying force behind Utopia. She said that I push people and I dictate and I regulate the food source, the amount we spend on food, and how people eat here. And people aren't healthy. And that was on me, nobody else.
And then she
said
burned the
I am
beans.
a bully to the food. You said that's because I burnt
No,
the
and
beans.
then she burned it.
Again, then she burns the beans.
But anyway,
Well, I'm going to let her, Monday and Tuesday. Monday, she's going to be in on the order, and she's going to do the order with you and whoever else does it. And then she's going to, Sunday's going to be hard, but Monday and Tuesday should be very easy for her
She
to come
shouldn't
up
have a
with
problem.
meals. So,
She shouldn't have any problem.
I'm excited to see how it works out.
I am too. I really am.
well, she could just make a salad for everybody. It's
Yeah,
not
but she's. I
hard.
want to see her follow the same guidelines that she holds everybody to, or that she holds me to as well. I want to make sure that the food's out. I want to on time and not 3 hours behind because she just couldn't catch up, or
It's okay.
I want to make sure that she makes sure that the food portions are the size that she pushes out and not the size that I put out.
Here's my thing. Someone told
I'm
me.
sorry, we're having a meeting right now.
No,
No.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm so lonely out there.
We
It'll
understand.
be okay.
We know loneliness, believe me.
We know. Yeah.
Feel it every day.
I love turning people away. Nope. Sorry.
A wise person just said to me in the very beginning of this, they said to me, you know how I look at this? I have 2 lists. I have a list of people who are high maintenance and low maintenance. And I'm just start chipping away
The high maintenance.
at the high maintenance.
Who's that wise person?
Hey, Mike.
Oh, Mike. He did say that. He said that a couple times. Dude, there's only 3 people here that are going to be a problem. Bella, Nikki, and Cal. To that system that you have.
He's right over
Dedeker is?
Yeah, because I don't know, I saw a break in him last night. Because him and Nikki had a little thing.
Nikki crushed that already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nikki and Cal's thing?
That's how
He took Cal out there to the...
What do you mean?
She cut him off.
Told him no, but then she slept with him last night.
That's the manipulation.
He'll see it.
That's the manipulation. She literally was out there and told him flat out, like me and Amanda told him flat out, like, this isn't what she wants. She can't do this. It's too fast. It's not right. They don't really just know each other right now, and you know they're from two completely different worlds.
Should I try to take it down for the sport?
You're evil.
He is. He is.
I like sporting.
It's like he's going to hunt like a African lion or something.
No, just like a little gazelle. But anyway, I think the thing, I want to see this thing get off the ground.
I agree.
It's going to take some time.
Dribbles? Yep, you shake your dick off in my cup?
Now, let me bring up
Ain't shaking
another.
more
But
than twice in
we're
Kansas.
supposed to experiment here.
Yeah.
We are.
This is an
We are.
experiment.
I agree.
Okay.
The thing
we're
about it
bringing
is-
the exchange here.
Kristen failed, and she had the right mindset
But she didn't
behind
have
it,
the mechanism.
But she didn't have the
No.
mechanism.
She goes, I'm not a numbers person. I go, that ain't going to work.
And see,
When
I
I
gave her
came
numbers.
to, when
I'm
I
a
came
numbers
to,
guy.
I started doing the numbers in my head, you know, because I am a numbers guy, and I've done that for quite a few years in finance. And when I started thinking about it, and I came to him with it, I'm like, are you ready to see how insane this is? And how bad that whole situation was? If it was 80-20 off the disbursement, I don't think anybody would have had a problem with it.
Hell no.
Right.
It would still be here today.
Hell no.
But it left such a bad taste in people's mouths. It was like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
It
you make
was
it 6
scared. It was
times.
80-20 from whatever you had gross income coming in. So 80-20 really did mean like I got $36 in 1 week,
Yeah.
and somebody else got $4. You know, plus I get, you know, and her the way she had it built up was plus I get whatever the group paycheck is.
Right.
You know, if she had to break that system down and said, you know, I get 80%. I mean, yeah, I get 20% of, you know, after it, the push out,
Yeah.
like she came out with towards the end, but it
Would've
was
been
too late
better.
at that point in time.
See,
Nobody gave a shit then.
My thing is this.
But people are still gonna be upset about the exchange and the movement towards a market system unless we just kind of like keep it quiet and keep it nice. And are you happy? Yeah, I'm happy. Are you happy? Yeah, I'm happy.
But
Yeah.
Dedeker is really going to be a problem because she one is the accounting firm.
No,
Two, she has
she's
a million and
not,
one
because she already
questions.
wanted to give away some of her time yesterday. She came up to me and she's like, what do you think if I were to sell 15 minutes of my time?
But once she realizes that it's
What's
a
going on? She's
bigger,
going to blow up.
there's a bigger plan here.
The big agenda, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Dedeker, because
See,
she's
right now everybody thinks it's a joke.
Yeah.
Dedeker's
the thing.
overly inquisitive. And
Was it a
she's
joke to
really
you?
smart.
At first, yeah, that's kind of cool how it's playing out.
I tell you,
But I
take
think
it
there's
very
more.
serious.
I think there's more marketing than that meets the eye.
Dude, I love
I'll
business.
build a fucking chair for a chick for $10.
I love business, and this is the logic end of business. This is like the first steps to really creating like an exchange.
Yeah.
Within inside of Utopia, and it can be very serious, and it can actually work to
can
the
work.
extent of where it doesn't hurt the group. Okay, it creates an actual marketing system for everybody to be able to make money. It doesn't make classes because you're not making an excruciatingly large amount of money. Nobody's
It's
making
just money
30, 40 bucks.
It's like a pot of money that's just
Floating
circulating
between people.
It's no big deal.
They'll
It's
never
the
be more than
economy.
$50 in this time or $75 in this time.
It will eventually.
Yeah, after people start saving. Like I saw people's account and how much they have in their accounts already. I
I'll
saw
throw
some
this
people
out
got
there.
45 bucks.
I'm gonna throw this out there right now, just so I don't look like a dick in the future. But the day I get voted out, if I have $600 in my account, fuck all you. I'm taking it.
No, I said if I have anything more than 250, I'm taking it. Anything
No.
less than 250, I'll
250 still go to my pocket. I'm leaving with it.
see. I'll give that 250 to somebody in the group. I'll be
that.
that dick.
$250.
I'll say, oh, I got $250. Hey, Rob, here I will spend $250 on powdered donuts.
Right.
I will do that. I will liquidate all of my assets while I'm here.
But for the time being,
I'm using
look, Rob
hers.
and I aren't making any money on this. We're making like $1 or $2
buck.
a week.
Yeah.
But for the time being, so we're not in it. I'm more in it for the social experiment and for like seeing if we can get this off the ground. We're like the East India Company. It's cool to me. But like for the time being, Josh is going to give us a hard time. I can undersell it. Like he doesn't even care, but
He
he'll be
doesn't
like
even
giving us a hard time
understand.
at every step of the way.
Of course he doesn't.
Listen, if I want to know about 10-cent nails, I'll ask him about it. You know what I'm saying? But
If I go to him about e-commerce, he's gonna look at me crazy as shit.
if he was, see, the only way he can undercut anything is by just giving something away.
Yeah, like
You're not
Like
gonna
what
get-
I did, like what I was playing around with earlier about just giving my time away.
right.
For
But the
free.
problem is you don't make any money then. So like if he gave Kristen time for cheaper, it would come out of his pocket. Like you're undercutting your client, and that's a problem.
Exactly. But see, like I said, I looked at it as a funny business at first, but now really seeing the factors involved. Let me ask you guys this: are you putting caps on certain things? Because people are going to say, okay, well, if he can get $2.10, then I know I can get $2.25.
Yeah, but the
the
thing
market is going to dictate itself.
Yeah, the demand. People are gonna say, "I'm not gonna pay $2.25. I'll pay $2."
yeah, but
everything
do
is
you have a cap?
You don't need one. The market, it's supply and demand. Like, if
You don't need
if-
a ceiling, but you'll have a floor.
Yeah, I mean, we said $2 or whatever, but like any given day, it's just like the stock market. You don't put a cap and a high end on
Well, you
stock.
gonna put what's your ceiling? I mean, what's your floor?
We don't have.
We
them.
don't have it.
You don't have a floor either.
We don't need them. That's the beauty of a marketplace. Because some days nobody wants to use the computer.
Right.
Everybody wants to go swimming. It's like, okay, then you're not going to sell your time. Who cares?
Right.
But some days people want to use the computer. Like Bree wants to use the computer. She's just not ready to pay for it yet.
Now here's something that's gonna blow your shit. Come next week, we'll have longer internet access.
That's better for us.
Yeah,
Up till 12 o'clock.
that's more that we can sell.
Did
Yeah.
she tell you, Kristen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say it's up till 12 o'clock.
Well, I heard it was just going to be a 10 to 12 admin time.
10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, there's going to be complete service for the computer internet access.
Yeah.
So what's that time frame?
So that's 2 more hours. That's better because we can't
So what's that?
walk into the
That's more than
non-internet
2 more
time.
hours. What do you mean? We were only using the computer from 10 to 6.
4 hours.
Oh, 10 in the
Oh,
morning.
10 in the morning till
6
midnight. Oh, I was thinking 10. Oh.
10 a.m.
Well, that's fine because that's just more than
That's
we
just
can
more
block
control
out.
for us.
Yeah.
See, we can't control the non-internet time because nobody wants it. But people are always going to want to use internet.
People are going to be asleep at 8 o'clock and not want to use that late night. You know what I'm saying?
But they'll own it. We'll just divvy that next time up
because
and trade
the
it.
problem is when someone says that they have this time allotted to them, and I can say, well, you know, if other people love, do you want to sell that time? Yes. Now you can either go to bed and leave the computer alone, or go to bed and I take that computer.
And how are you going to argue that with people like Nikki, though?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
If
matter.
you're asleep and it's your time at 9 o'clock,
Yeah. Rob's
and you got from
watching
9 to 10, Nikki's going to say, well, Mike's asleep.
But
Why
here's the
can't
thing.
I use
If
it?
Because
Mike's
Mike
asleep,
gave his
sleep.
time to
He
me.
gave-
He assigned it to
He
me.
gave it to me.
Just like Cal assigns it to her.
If I want to sit there
So
and
you
look
guys
at
gonna
the,
do you guys gonna if you leave that computer sitting there and you just don't even use it, you know that I'm just bringing
No,
up,
we'll use it. We'll just sit there and play with it.
I'm just bringing up logical
No,
bringing
I
up
know, I
situations
know.
that you guys are gonna face. Nikki's gonna say, well, nobody's fucking using it and I need to
Yeah.
use it.
It's for the group. It's for the children.
Yeah, so this
like-
is unfair. Nobody's using it and it's just sitting there.
I'm using it.
So how do you?
I'll say I'm using it.
But
One
you're
of us-
asleep. Let's say you're asleep.
Then Rob's using it. I mean,
I'll
we'll
stay
always
with
have
it.
Rob
somebody.
only
on.
uses it for 20
Oh, I
minutes.
gave it
and
to
then after
Taylor.
that, he's not.
There's always somebody I could give it to before. Somebody. But the thing is, people are going to be willing to pay for it. Especially now that everybody's getting their own blogs.
Because it's gonna get. I mean, dude. let me
I
tell you,
understand, but we're going to deal with those issues.
Yeah, that's what I asked this because I mean, like, I'm the business guy too. That's what my degrees are in. So I like playing these things, but I like playing out the whole situations and figure out all the angles that somebody's gonna come at us with, so we have something to counteract with
Right.
it before it gets to us. You know,
Right.
because the next thing you're gonna have is Bella with this bullshit because she wants to sell a painting and that be yeah.
It's the 16th.
She's,
It is the 16th. Bella's out in 14 days.
but we're going to have all of her paintings before she leaves.
Oh, that's what you're planning.
How you doing?
That's why you kept telling her they're going to do her paintings.
Yep.
And she,
She's
she can sell 2 or 3 of them before the end of the month, but she'll still have at least 10 here
Yeah.
at the least. and we can still sell those and return the profit to the group instead of
And have a cut for
her getting
ourselves.
that. And you guys own those portraits.
Yep.
And you pull off a piece of that, and then the rest go back to the group to be dispersed. Smart. Very smart.
And that's why I was jerking around in the kitchen. She got upset with me. She goes, "It was a little insensitive what you were doing." I was like, "No, it's not. I'm trying to help you." But
I
she's
think-
so dumb. She gets in her own way. Like I said, "Bella, good news. We have an auction thing. It's going to be up for you today." And she goes down to the chicken coop and she's like, "Oh, they're going to use an auction." And now they're all confused, you know, because they're like, so she gets in her own. Yeah, she gets
She's
in her own.
blonde. Literally. She's lived 44
I've-
years of it.
I fixed her crate today for her, just to keep her happy.
Yeah, we're just keeping her happy till the end of the month. Now, here's another issue that's come up, not with you guys, but with some of the other guys. I can't be the one to take charge of this. However, if somebody wants to vote coming up soon to not let that bisexual beekeeper come back, I'd be happy. Because I don't see any bees here. And the whole reason he came was for bees.
You know, that's a hard thing, man, because he's paying to come hang out with Kristen.
Oh, he's not. He's giving pumpkins or something.
Yeah, he's giving us $100 and something worth of pumpkins.
Like
for the
Josh
Halloween
said,
thing.
why can't we have like girls come in here all the time? And like he goes, I'll do a class on grass trimming or something. Like
Bush trimming.
Yeah, bush trimming. I said I'll do an acting school for girls between 20
Do
and
it.
26.
Do it. I mean, I'm ready. Look, check this out. What you do is you play the game at the rules that are played.
Yeah.
Gonzo came in here and he said, "Hey, look, I've been playing golf all my life. I'll tell you, the best rules to play are by the rules they set,
Right.
because you can always adjust those rules." So she's doing that. I'm about to start these cooking classes.
Right, right.
Women only.
Yeah.
Women only.
Yeah.
Open the floodgates. If
Yeah.
we're going to do it, because we are allotted to do whatever we want to
Right.
bring in some type of income,
Right.
then why not? Taylor can literally say, "Hey, we're going to have classes on barn intellect,
Right.
how to milk a cow once a week, or whatever.
Shirtless cow milking.
We can do whatever we want, but that also, nobody's going to argue that you're bringing money in if you can prove it. Like I told you,
Right.
I don't give a shit how many commissions you have. How many deposits do you have?
Right.
Once you show me the deposits, we're in there. So if you can do these classes or whatever you bring up, show me the money that's there.
I just myself, this is just how I feel. I just don't want anyone to feel that we're doing anything shady.
Yeah.
You're going to get that out the gate.
Because it's not at all.
But because of
It's
those
just
three
bringing people together.
No,
Right.
no. But those three people, you're stupid for saying that.
They think it's
That was very mafioso. I gotta say, that was very mafioso.
they think it's shady. That's the problem. But
No,
that's why I
it's
needed
shady. It's shady. The idea of it is shady because you're only talking about it to a certain amount of people,
Right.
And you're not bringing it to the group as a whole, and that's how they're gonna feel. You got the people that feel left out. Those are the first ones to go and
Get mad.
Amanda, for instance. Amanda was the first one to feel left out with the 80-20 thing.
Mm-hmm.
And what did she do? Amanda raised hell amongst everybody. She abolished completely that whole
'Cause she felt
80-20
left out.
thing. And she did it in the group. And she thought the whole thing was shady.
Right.
So you got to be careful. They're going to see it as being shady. How do you go around that? What's your next step? Hey, Rob, you're shady as shit for this business or deal. Why aren't you?
Just be like, I'm not shady. I'm not making any money on it. I'm just trying to organize the bartering.
Okay, but you are making some type of money off of it, so why aren't you shady? You're shady too, Mike.
Well, I've always been shady.
You know what? The best thing that you have going for yourself, and I hate to say it, but it's the absolute truth, is that you're very comical, and it's hard for people to take you serious, but they take you serious. You get what if that makes any sense?
Yeah.
Like, you're very comical, but you're also extremely serious when that time comes, and that's what's working in your benefit for a lot of people.
Right.
But what do you do in this situation?
Right.
You
right.
have 3 power players. All it takes is 2 votes in this place to change the pendulum of who goes out. We know that.
But the thing is like, right now, we're ready to launch this on a public level.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We're ready to explain it to everybody. We just wanted to test the market.
Yesterday was a soft opening. You
Yeah.
know, we were throwing out some IPOs, if you will.
Well, if that's just computer time, What are you going to express to the group about more than just computer time? Because the way you guys are stating it seems like you want to do more.
Yeah, chores.
No, I know. I'm
Dishes?
saying, no, I'm saying, this is something that's going to come up to the group when they send it to the group.
Do that shit.
So what else are you bringing in?
Chores, dishes, services between each other, that kind of stuff.
We just
How are
we're
you
not-
going to
Haircuts.
regulate? How are you going to regulate that? Do I have to come to you to make the trade,
Yeah.
or do you have to go to somebody
No,
else
you
to
come
do
to
it?
us.
What's up?
What's up?
It was your turn on the computer, but I couldn't find you.
He gave the Hex.
Hex was on it.
Oh, Hex got up and we were just sitting there.
So Bella's got it now at 12:30.
I want to talk to you about selling computer time.
We'll talk
about
a
You
little
like
bit.
to sell?
You
You
want
like
to
to
sell
sell yours?
computer time? Or buy it?
Well, I was thinking of buying computer
Buy
time.
some?
Okay.
We'll
Alright.
talk later.
Yeah.
No, we could get you time
How much you need? Half an hour?
Not today, but
Okay.
maybe
tomorrow.
tomorrow or the next
You
day.
know, I got a half an hour for you. What time are you?
1:30.
1:30. I have a 12:30 tomorrow for you if you want it.
You don't need it?
No, we'll
Well,
sell it to you.
We'll sell it to you.
Yeah, I mean, like, you don't need it?
$2.
Let me see how the host gear goes, because I don't know, it takes 24 hours for it to go through.
I know.
Okay.
Didn't you spent a lot of your money on you're pretty tapped out.
How about a couple
Yeah.
of Breachinos?
Three chinos, maybe some donuts, something?
Yeah, we can probably borrow.
2
I don't have any
Breachinos
cash.
and 2
Yeah.
donuts.
Yeah, but it needs to go through first. I don't know how long it takes, like 24 hours maybe?
Yeah. I'll be right back. I just want to make sure this computer's set up for Bella. But
For
yeah,
free.
yeah, I
I'd
got
say-
that for you
I'd say
tomorrow.
tomorrow we could give you half an hour, 2 Breachinos, 2 donuts.
But I need to check and make sure I'm
It
ready to
goes
go.
through.
Yeah, I'm ready to go
If it's
tomorrow.
not, then the next day, Friday.
Yeah, Friday
Sounds
for sure.
good to me. Because, you know, this blog you're going to do, if you're really going to do like a tell-all's tale, you're going to have a lot of fucking hits.
Yeah, it's just literally like every secret I've ever had from my parents
Yeah.
is going to be thrown out there.
It's going to be like 10,000 viewers.
You're not going to have a home to go to, but I think it's going to be really good.
But you're going to have a paycheck.
You know
Yeah,
what?
paycheck.
If like all the shit I mean, if the worst thing I
not that
did was
bad.
go to a party in the middle of the night and lie to my
Yeah.
parents and go to my friend's house and drink, I mean,
Yeah,
is that really the end of the world?
it's going to be good. So,
It's not even that. It's just I would tell about like all my ghost hunting adventures.
right.
And, you know, all the times I went to like had a picnic on top of a hill and like I
How
don't.
about this? I want to hear all about it in about 30 minutes as soon as we finish this meeting.
Oh, yours a
I-
real meeting?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually want to hear all about it so we can work on these Breachinos. We'll do it over Breachinos.
Okay,
Sound good?
sounds good. Good
I'll
plan,
sit
guys.
down and me and you can go ahead and figure out the
And you're
recipe
yelling.
since we have all the other stuff now.
You're
Okay.
yelling.
So we can do it.
That sounds good. Thanks, Aaron.
That's Rob, yo.
Hex could be a problem.
What the heck?
Hex is a problem.
That's why I wanted to hire.
Hex is a problem.
Oh, they're just goofing around.
He's laughing with it, but I'm saying Hex is a problem. The only reason why is because, like I told you the other day, Taylor, she's a good girl, especially at heart, but Hex is literally night and day, emotion-wise.
Yeah.
She is either left or right. One day, I don't know if she's one of the bros.
This
and
whole like market thing scares people, but it's not bad. Look, Breachino just came out and sought us to get some extra computer time. Is that a big deal? Does that fucking ruin our society? No, not at all.
The fuck is this bullshit
Who's
you
that?
selling Puccinos and for donuts? For Puccinos?
You said
What's
what?
that?
You're selling time for
Dude, she's about to start a blog. She's gonna need 2 hours a day. I gotta give her an introductory rate. I don't care.
Look, here's
I
the
got
thing.
like 50 bucks in my
Here's
pocket.
the thing. People are going to start offering stuff and finances are going to be an issue. So what you do is, let me ask you this, Mike. How do you go and set yourself up for when people aren't making much? Because it's going to start to look mafioso if people are trying to offer goods over finances when they don't have it.
Well, that's what people are doing, right?
They're going to look for credit.
But that's when you start to open up other markets.
Yeah, but you got to have those markets available.
Right. But it's like, oh,
It's literally
oh,
like,
it's like
I got
this.
four
It's
other
like
markets
it's like
waiting right now.
Yeah, it's like this. Like, oh, you don't have money, Bree? Can you do the dishes tomorrow for Ernesto? Ernesto would be happy to turn his computer time over in exchange for dishes. Like, you start doing things like that, like they're a little off color.
do you make?
Yeah, but
Because
See,
I'm making profit too, and I'm building these connections and a dependency. Like, she's going to depend on that extra half an hour starting.
and then what
tomorrow.
happens when Bree doesn't do the dishes?
Yeah, enforcement.
How?
And that's part of
what's enforcement?
We pull her over and we go do these dishes.
But I get paid for being a
There's our muscle.
Then there comes bullying.
No.
Then there comes no.
No, I
Listen,
know.
I'm
You're
talk-
calling it out. I
I'm
know.
calling it out. Then you're bullying. Then you're being some type of why not? If we're a group, if we're a unit, we're one. Why aren't you working together? Why can't somebody else do the dishes?
Because here's the problem. Take the computer stuff. Yeah, we're working together. It means whoever grabs the computer the fastest, gets to use it when nobody else is on it. That's not good. That's not healthy. It's not efficient. It's just bullying.
Yeah.
It's just they don't call it bullying. They call it, I'm just helping children.
They call it what?
I'm just helping children. That's bullying. So what happened in there?
Oh no, I walked in and I made sure she had her time. Amanda was in the chair. So, see, your time just got thrown in the garbage.
Yeah, you could have made
No, you must have forgot. You told me that you were taking my time for today. You
No,
sat right there
I
at my
wasn't.
bed and said, give me your time tomorrow.
I didn't say that.
You said, what's
So what's-
tomorrow? Thursday?
No.
Give me your
Wait, what's
time for
today?
tomorrow. We'll
Wednesday
see.
or
You
Thursday?
said, today's Thursday. You said, I'll see what I can do with it.
I thought today was Wednesday.
When Kristen was right there, you said, I'll see what I can do with it. So I gave you today.
Oh, I don't
12
recall it
o'clock
like
slot.
that. You shouldn't have had this time at that time because I would have taken the computer and walked away with it.
Yeah, I gave you this 12 o'clock
I don't
slot.
recall. I don't remember like that.
We're
It is
all
what it is.
just working there.
We're working at the kinks.
All right, well, look, how about this thing? I'm on board, 100%. No questions asked. You tell me what you need from me. You just don't hide anything from me.
We will.
We just
got
started
nothing to hide.
yesterday. We
I mean,
talked about it a week ago.
let me say this.
I made $1.
Let me say, well, no. Let me say this. Let me say this, because here's the other thing. You're gonna have people that's gonna say that you guys are turning yourselves into the of utopia because you two are at the top, right? Make it as though you guys aren't at the top.
You want to say you at the top?
No. But see, here's the thing. With me at the top,
Respectable guys.
you guys are respectable guys. People fear me already.
We don't have a record.
I have
want
one.
you up top. We can't.
I have one. No, I'm not saying put me at the top. That's not what I want. What I'm saying is dissolve the idea of you guys regulating it, but regulate it.
Right.
It's for the group, like everything else that we quote unquote do.
Yeah.
You guys are the
Roads
only.
to the air.
You guys are just the group keepers, the bookkeepers. You know what I mean? You guys write it all down. Instead of you guys are over it. Everybody can quote unquote have a hand, but you guys are really the regulators.
Yeah.
It's titles in this place. You put a title on something, people break the neck.
It's not the worst thing I've ever heard.
I see what you mean.
You put a
kinda
title on that and,
reframe
and
it.
have people thinking that you guys are in charge.
Right.
When do we want to roll this out? We need to talk and roll this out.
Are there other people here?
There's two,
Oh, the yoga people?
yeah, and her kids, all her kids. That's just Hex and Chris.
No, somebody walked by.
Or if they're behind the house.
I'm going to go make a pizza because I'm hungry.
Well, Aaron, we appreciate the meeting.
Yes,
That's
thank
a
you.
really good idea at the end.
I have a couple of those bottles. So whenever we have a,
I can't even drink them.
I told you. Listen, let me tell you.
I can.
Oh no, I got the apple ciders.
Oh, okay.
We need to
Mike.
finish the bottle.
Listen to me. The one person that you always make sure you keep on your side is the guy that feeds everybody.
Yeah, I know. I don't do it because of that. I just like you.
So check it. Keep me on your side.
We will.
My votes are for you guys. And go ahead and write me down, Rob. I don't need my computer time, so you guys got it.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Sounds
All I
good.
want is a 50% cut. You guys get the other 50.
Yeah, we'll give you more than that.
Nah.
What?
I take 50%, y'all take 50% on the cut.
I like
That's
it.
what you want to do. We like
I'm
to give our-
perfectly fine with that.
Right.
Coworker. So 50-50.
Yeah, I'm changing my title. But we also need
Done deal.
Okay.
Nobody knows it.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.